Hello my guests and welcome to Halbalsan, where we are celebrating the Festa today. Now in Malta, the Festa is a tradition that happens every year with every village. Practically, it's a public celebration where everyone in the feast comes out for the day. The main square is closed off to everyone. We have food trucks, we have bands, we have lights, we have flags. We have all of these things that are very quintessentially part of the Maltese Festa tradition, which not many people outside of Malta would know about, obviously. But, well, I want to show you what it looks like today. I'm going to show you the different types of food. So before I was rudely interrupted, as I said before, we're going to be looking at what makes the food from this once-a-year event so special to people. Not only do we have foods that people gorge themselves out on only once a year at the special event, but we also have some very specific food to Maltese culture that you can find only at the Festa. So, let's enjoy the Festa, shall we? Come on! As a child, I would always be so taken aback by this. I was enamored by how colorful it was and just how skilled the placement of all the lights was. It's all very intentional, I think, to make a beautiful effect. Part of what makes the Festa special is that the village center is closed off specifically for this big party. And there's not only the food trucks, but there's also a lot of decoration. You can see the lights, the banners, the flags, and these big wooden statues often depicting different saints. They're all around the village center. As you can hear, they're all hollow inside. The decorations completely change the energy and the function of the village center to change it into the space for a ritual, a space for celebration. I think you can hear the local band have just started.
Certain feasts in Malta have specific food which is really related to that particular feast. Like for example this spinach with the Rabat feast of St. Joseph. There is the, what are they called? The zeppoli. Those are all very specific items. In general, all other feasts, unfortunately nowadays, have been transformed into fast food, kiosks which provide these quick takeaway items and everything. However, it's the atmosphere more than anything and the fireworks which make them unique.
But what was the most popular thing to get as a child?
As a child, when we were young, mainly candy floss, ubait. Ubait are the local nougat. It's made out of sugar mainly, sugar and nuts. And apparently the Godston type of ubait is the most famous. They boast that they are the lauchi, the Godston guy.
I think there's one already there that says
if you go and see the sign lauchi means it's the Godston. So yeah, we get the nougat, we get the hot dogs and the burgers like any other dog, and then we get these stalls with 1,000,001 Chinese toys, which unfortunately have taken over, But all kids, obviously enough, look forward for the candy floss. I mean, even when we were younger, candy floss and popcorn. And you will find that in every stand, in every feast.
What I have over here is something you can find very cheaply at every single Festa. This is just nougat, and every Southern European country is going to claim that nougat originates from their place. Southern Spain, Southern Italy, and Malta as well. You can buy white nougat and also brown nougat. It's a little cigarette roll filled with white nougat covered in edible rice paper. And it's just soft and fluffy on the inside and kind of melts in your mouth. You can get larger pieces that also have almonds on the inside. That's quite common. This one is just plain nougat. But to be honest, I really don't know who buys this anymore. It's a very old person snack.
That's all.
This is another tradition of the Festa. You've got to buy the little bombi and throw them at every family member possible. Now, over here we can see the preparation of something very unique, and this is the Chichifogu. This is a fireworks show that will start this evening. As you can see, all of these structures are covered in fireworks. It's a whole pyrotechnic show. The structures light up, they spin around, and they light the fireworks. You can see the fireworks attached here, and the spinning mechanism of doom. And I don't know why, but I could really use a cigarette right now. So tell me, where does the name Chichifogu come from?
Well, if you think about it, it comes from the Italian word giochi di fuoco, meaning games of fire. But of course, as Maltese, we heard the word giochi di fuoco, and to us it sounded like cicci fogu, and that's what those are today.
If you think this looks a little bit reckless and dangerous, it's because it is, but it's one hell of a way to celebrate the Holy Mary. I'm sure she would have loved it! Now, something that I wasn't able to get a video of myself was the procession of the statue. Every village constructs their own statue of their patron saint, and basically different members of the church carry the statue throughout the village until it ends up at the church. So here's some footage from the previous year for you to see that. So you're probably wondering, what is it with all of this shredded paper? And the reason why is that because during the Festa, people typically shred up paper themselves, and they throw it out of their windows as the Maria is coming down the street, or when any other statues are moving down. It's part of the traditions, and the streets will be littered with it for days afterwards.
And all this is for the platter, butter, beans and beetroot. That is tuna and rice salad. Salad potatoes and bigilla.
The bigilla's my favorite, I think.
I make it. I don't buy it. And sun-dried tomatoes and eggs.
Oh, lovely. Do you make the bigilla? Do you make them with the fresh fool or with the dried ones?
With the fresh ones and not puree.
No?
Because the old days we used to mash it, not water.
Exactly, with my hand.
You have to feel the beans, okay?
Yeah.
So I leave it like this.
And what's most popular right now? Do people go for the platter or do they go for the sandwiches? Mostly for the platter.
And we had horse meat as well, now it's finished.
Really?
And we had snails.
Really? So you had warm plates as well?
Yes, finished as well.
Oh, alright.
And all the product is for protein, not for us.
I see that. That's lovely. You're doing this every year?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. I mean, just look at the sheer amount of silver and gold in this place. I'm obsessed. Do you want to tell me what's the name of the place and how long you've been here?
We're Mr. American. We've been in the feast over 25 years. I think the most ordered thing in the Festas, the traditional hot dog. It comes in a hot dog bun, sausage, beans and onions, and bacon and cheese, and with chips.
So I got a hot dog.
Yeah.
I look forward to it. It's something that brings back childhood memories, and something I go for. It's like I go to food.
So, everyone, I hope you enjoyed coming to the Festa with me tonight. It's almost 12 o'clock and the cicci fogu haven't gone off yet. It's alright, we're gonna stay up all night to watch them. I'm sure I put some footage in the video. This is a very specific part of Maltese culture that I don't think anybody else in any normal circumstances would know about, so I hope you enjoyed learning about it. It's something I always had a lot of fun of coming once a year to as a child, and still to this day, I think it's a very niche ritual that we all celebrate. It's very extravagant, it's a little bit fetishistic towards Catholicism. I mean, the Maltese are such big Catholics, you don't see it being done like this anymore nowadays, except for here and in Italy. I'm out of breath, that's a bit embarrassing. Come back again next Friday for your regularly scheduled clown content, and until then, bye!